Martinez rockets it down the middle. It's a quick fire start for New York City with a perfect penalty.
Correa as he makes that midfield run. And then Alonso Martinez just steps up with confidence, with power, betting on the fact that Kalina's going to dive, and he just goes right down the middle.
The skipper trying to defend his striker's innocence. A second opportunity from the spot. Martinez nails it! The first was cheeky, that one was ruthless.
His arm, the penalty is called, and Alonso Martinez is called upon in a critical moment to extend the lead for New York City FC.
Westfield moves it forward. Alaski cuts it back. There's the finish. Finally, a Philadelphia breakthrough. Bruno Damiani, 1-0.
Lines with the passes. Good pockets of space. Damiani's the one that holds it up, but then he immediately turns. He gives the shout, and it's the
composed, waiting for the ball, way too composed. Cannot give the ball up in that type of an area. I've been asking for Chucky to pick a pass, and he does exactly that. Great vision. It's just poor from Atlanta United, though they've done ever so well defensively. One lapse of concentration, and you'll get punished.
The 17s to their feet. Almiron sends it past Dos Santos. Goalkeeper guesses right, but too much power. And Atlanta's favorite son has tied this one up.
Has to make contact with the ball. He doesn't. It is a penalty kick. And because of the power, not only the accuracy, that's what gets past CJ.
Especially with the best of three series to open up the postseason.
Couple of deflections. Arston trying to thread it through. It's Wessam Abu Ali. Somehow sneaks it in and gives the crew an early lead in front of the Nordeca.
Inside the box, and look at this in tight space, and it's a turnover from Columbus Crew that is capitalized on. You see it right there with the run, with the drive on, and it didn't fix heading into this year.
Osorio got the pass away for Richie Larea, who's in on goal. It's Richie Larea, and it's 1-1. It's their first shot of the night, and Toronto have leveled the score in a game that Columbus really need to have.
And it's Mr. Toronto to Mr. Toronto. These two players and what they have done for this club in the history of this organization. Patrick Schulte, and look at this, chested down. Well done by Etienne Jr. to find the pass, to find the runner, to lay it off to Osorio.
Parker as well, he can be dangerous from these types of situations. We've seen him nod a few in from corners before. Forsberg, and it goes. Duncan, and then headed in back post. We said it. Tim Parker has done it before, and he's done it again. It's his first goal on his return to the New York Red Bulls in an MLS game this season.
Completely unmarked on the back stick, but there's a reason why. The tangle of bodies. And it looks as though it's Morales that was marking him, as Carmona done too much. As he been impressed with Julian Hall so far, though, the way he's buzzing around.
Choupo-Moting now, he's turned away, and he scores! It's a night where they need the veterans and the big players to step up and perform, and the New York Red Bulls are getting it right now. They're into a 2-goal lead for the season.
You talk about use of your body. How good is this on Choupo-Moting? The way he just spins around Morales. And then
it will be Ojeda straight for goal. His shot, what a bullet! It beat Willis.
Martín Ojeda with an absolute laser, and Orlando City is on the board.
Really well worked from Ojeda, because he sees where the centre-backs are for Orlando. He knows if they move, there's going to be a space. And if he gets through that space...
Surridge plays back for Nashville. Lovitz broken up by Smith, taken back by the Lions. Here comes Luis Muriel. They work it into the box. Ojeda again, make it two!
Brace for Martín Ojeda.
Well, Smith deserves great credit because he's on the front foot. They win the ball back. This is when you're going to get at Nashville, when they lose the ball, and they do exactly that.
Brugman. Mukhtar, top of the 18. His shot off the post. Rebound is loose, and Mukhtar is there to put it home. Nashville SC back in business with the goal by Hani Mukhtar, and just like that, it's a 2-1 game.
It's all about reaction, and just watch the reaction from Mukhtar here. When he picks the ball up, he gets himself into a position to take the strike. There's 4 Orlando players closer to the goal.
Surridge, quiet to this point, now gets the legs moving. 5 into the attack across the field. They work it across, and there's the tie-in goal! Schaffelberg into the match. What an entrance for him! And Nashville roaring back to level this one at 2. The super sub gets it done for the visitors from Tennessee.
But give great credit to Schaffelberg. It's a lovely ball across from Lovitz, but Schaffelberg waits until the last second and goes on the blind side of Brekalo, and Brekalo never sees him.
Thoralson to the foot of Spicer. A tired Nahar chasing. Spicer whips it across. It's in! The go-ahead goal, Duncan McGuire in the late stages of the match. And after all of this, the lead slipping away on their home ground, have the Lions found a way to collect all 3 in the end.
Huge 3 points. It's been a game of substitutes, and it looks like Orlando's substitute has got the 3 points. And you can...
If I'm playing against him at times, it's just shade him to that side. A good ball.
Running behind from Allende, the goalkeeper. He hesitated, and he's punished. For all the talk about DC being a Route 1 side, it is Route 1 from Inter Miami.
A chance to pick his head up and no pressure on the ball. Now this is where DC has some shortcomings. No pressure on the ball, so the back line has to drop. They have to be more aware.
Entry pass for Savagna. Ferreira can spell this for DC. Savagna. Cross. Benteke! 1-1. The season his standards demand by any means, but you put the ball in that area.
Casual pressure here. Savagna's able to pick his head up, see a pass. Herrera, pick his head up, see a pass. No one stepping out to put pressure on the ball for Savagna, and he just puts the ball into a dangerous area.
Alba. Frey. Back for Jordi Alba.
Oh.
Messi on the turn. Messi in on goal. Was there ever a doubt? Alba to Messi. How many times have we said that in their careers? Once again they do the damage. And Inter Miami are back in front.
He actually drifts into an offside position. He's center of your screen at the moment. He's going to drift into an offside position. But the lack of pressure on the ball from DC United, Allende makes it. Messi threw his hands up in frustration. He wanted a call from the referee, but the referee allowed play to go on. He's getting by so many defenders.
Here he is again on that left foot. Lionel Messi with an absolute stunner to seal it for Inter Miami.
Messi, who delivers for Inter Miami once again. And it's just the ability to size up a defender. They keep asking Messi, is he going to play in the World Cup or not?
Top scorer in qualifying, incomable.
I'll finish my thought after this play.
Here comes Benteke again, plays the little ball in behind, and it's another goal! DC carved Inter Miami open defensively. Morel timed his run well.
And dusted for Inter Miami. But there's still these kind of moments, a little slack pass, a little sloppiness, and now Inter Miami, they're out of position, they're unorganized, and this is a good run. Good running off the ball.
This is about one foot in front of the other, and for a Sporting Kansas City squad, Nate, you're looking to maintain aggression that has been, but defensively more sound in the relationship between the back four and midfield.
And here come the Whitecaps into the penalty area right off the bat, and it's slotted home by Ocampo. And just like that, Vancouver draws first blood.
Sabi on the wing. Great vision on the cutback in. Sabi waits for him. Ocampo holds. Not the case here with Sorensen.
Every player's done their part for Vancouver so far this year. It's Cabrera into the penalty area. Cabrera! And it's into the back of the net off the foot of Polskamp. His first start for Vancouver, his first goal for Vancouver. Kenji Cabrera makes it 2-0.
Go. He hesitates for a second because of Johnson over the right shoulder. Both hold, and now all of a sudden you've pulled a midfielder out. Zorn Basong gets caught flat-footed. That explosion.
That's a deep line from Colorado. They're sitting 10 yards inside their own half.
Off the chest of Farrington, looking in field. Logan Farrington looking for Musa! The Moose is well and truly loose. Dallas leads early.
Just over holding the left back Santos. He's in the right position. It's just a perfect ball. And because it just hangs up there and Musa times the...
Aronson felt the pressure of Musa coming from behind. Aronson trying to weave his way through and taken off the ball by Delgado, and he gives it right back. Santos looking to deliver, back post, and it was broken up. Harris comes away with it, goes for goal! Harris scores! That's the response the Rapids were looking for. 1-1 in Frisco.
And Kappas sells out to block the effort. When Harris goes back against the grain, it acts as a shield and a screen to Jack.
Delgado, in-swinger, whipped at the near post. Out of the way by Larraz. Kaique back out wide. Delgado comes right back in. Flick towards goal. It goes through Stefan. Christian Kappas restores the lead for FC Dallas.
And it's just enough. The truth be told, Zach Steffen has to do better. This comes right to him. It does change with the slightest deflections.
Pedrinho goes again. Heads go up. And there's Cuda Pietro this time. Ramiro over the top. Pedrinho's there. Deflect again! It's an own goal. Dallas will take it. And a 2-goal lead at home.
To cut off the entry pass to Petar Musa, who would be waiting for the simplest of tap-ins, and it just hits the left foot of Maxu.
It is Franco. Drifts to the far post. Rogers! Right back into the back of the net! Chicago Fire have struck it. It's Joel Waterman with his first goal of the season. What a time!
It is the Chicago Fire away from home. And this is an important one, understanding the strength of the bench. But in real time, Kuipers and Waterman, they're at the top of the 18-yard box. The ball's going to go to the far post. They're going to recircuit their run to this near post and make themselves available.
Franco, almost a carbon copy! Are you kidding me? 2 for 2. And Davila, the beneficiary, Chicago Fire set piece specialist.
We talked about the stature, 6'4" presence that we saw on the field in warm-ups. But the quality of service, left-footed in-swinger, really surprised he was made available. But not shocked that Joe Mansueto and Chicago Fire were quick to jump on him.
Goodman, oh lovely. Oh, Zinkernagle! Yes! Put it in the top drawer, and Chicago Fire coming and conquering.
Philip Zinkernagle, he's a constant presence, antagonistic with his movement and the areas in which he picks up the ball in dangerous spots.
Delivers to the heart! Ponce pockets another! The DP is rolling. Houston, the desired goal, 1-0.
Jack McGlynn, of course, swinging one in. And Ponce's the only one that really wants that.
Unable to redirect that on frame.
Evander pulling the strings. Great ball through here. First time! And into the back of the net for Ejinike. The Venezuelan will capture his first in a Cincinnati shirt.
Starting from a build-up play. And this is where you can see it, high pressure, win the ball in a good spot. Guidi then lays it off. And there's the player you want on it, Evander.
Denke. Solid in receiving, and then the pass here for Evander. Through ball is a good one, and it's 2-0. From back to front, Brenner is a welcome sight for FC Cincinnati fans.
From FC Cincinnati, look at the hold-up play from Denke. Look at his footwork to spin out, slots one behind. Evander now on the run, sees the vision. The diagonal run sets the pass.
Bending wide for Fagundes. Chip in, looking for Paintu! LA needed it, and they got it.
And Fagundes drifts out wide, just waiting for one, and just sets up, looks around. Joseph Painsil points to the spot that he wants it. In between.
Out in front. Brenner with the shot, and a second on the night for the Brazilian. And that would just about do it. The insurance goal for FC Cincinnati, and the second on the night for the Brazilian.
Cincinnati needing to put this game out of reach, and it all starts again with Evander and his vision and patience to see where the ball builds up.
Still not throwing up the white flag just yet. Paintsill, edge of the 18. Wide here for Cuevas. Cuevas with the left foot. Oh, what a beauty from Mauricio Cuevas. And there is light at the end of the tunnel.
And they've been looking for a quality opportunity, meeting a quality finish, and I like this, just dropping the shoulder in.
Picked up on the far side by Pompeo, the Brazilian. Padelford on loan from Minnesota United. Forward over towards the head of Klaus, across goal it goes! Fabulous goal! Linesman had a look, it stands, St. Louis City lead. Brendan McSorley, first start, first goal for the St. Louis City player. McSorley took the risk, and boy did it pay off.
Yeah, we mentioned though that San Jose had been sitting in a lower block here, and it's the big diagonal switch.
Conrad Valen, cross goal it goes, scrambled away at the vital moment. Uni on hand for San Jose, the boy from St. Louis. Has More work to do. The effort towards goal is fabulous. My word, what a strike! Marcel Hartl with his third goal in 6 games in Major League Soccer, and it may just be his best of the campaign thus far.
They're shell-shocked right now, and it's just a hopeful ball, just putting it back in play, and McSorley's just able to keep it alive, and Hartl's facing the wrong. Don't imagine nerves are gonna come into play.
So penalty is confirmed. The number 9 shirt of San Jose Earthquakes has plenty of responsibility about it. And Arango scores to make sure San Jose Earthquakes remain in the realm of relevancy. Game on.
The bite at the apple. It's not a lot of contact, but it's smart about going down in that space, and from there, he makes no mistake, just absolutely rifles this one into the bottom corner.
Valen twisting and turning, and Valen waving half the yards. Hartl's ball in! It's in! It's 3! McSorley again! St. Louis City sustained superiority amongst the sea of San Jose silence.
Wanted to give himself a chance, and boy, the way he's repaid it in this first half, he just throws himself at this one.
Reagan blocked by Rubio. Rubio's going to be in. Diego Rubio for Austin!
The Seattle Sounders, since the League's Cup Finals, giving up soft goals. They gave up 2 against the Galaxy. They gave up 2 against Inter.
In the first half, how does Georgie Manungu help them?
That's what you got out of that report from Weeby. I want Brian Schmetzer after dark, to be honest with you.
We do get that quite a bit. Wasowski sends it into Manungu!
My goodness.
Exactly what Brian Schmetzer wanted! 35 seconds after entering the match, Georgie Manungu levels it for Seattle!
You come into the game at halftime, and the first touch makes it 1-1. The kid is special.
Alexander Svatok to John Gallagher. Denny Pereira looking for Fodre, knocking it across!
And it's got to be frozen when the ball's played off the head of CJ Fodry. Now, from that angle, it looks like he's behind the ball.
Over this one, Ojeda and Luna, the short options. Pull back for Vera. Vera from distance!
Oh!
Wow! Brian Vera with an absolute rocket into the top corner. The centre-back could not have hit that any better, and RSL have taken the lead.
But this is just pure quality. Right off the training ground, well worked by RSL. Watch this little slight pick, right? Right there, just on Sun, that slows up his ability to get out to Brian Vera. But
nice ball out wide.
And that ball's on a lap.
Smolyakov, Denny Bwanga. Denny Bwanga! Oh. It's a super finish again from Denny Bwanga, but that first touch to set himself up. Some will get the assist, but Denny Bwanga right on the stroke of half time.
With 20 goals for LAFC, but the switch of play, it's so key. It opens up the game, and now you have your front.
David Martinez. Segura. Martinez. Son on his left foot. It's in. Son says anything you can do, I can do better. Bwanga scores. And a couple of minutes later, Son gets in on the act. What a turnaround at BMO Stadium.
Doesn't need much invitation, just a couple of steps. Little small window of separation, but Son knows his range.
So in the past few years, LAFC have had their way with it, but maybe that has shifted a little bit this year.
It's going to be intriguing to see, man. I mean,
Denny Bawanga getting in behind. The flag says down for now. Bawanga! Oh, yes. Cheeky chip. And LAFC on the back foot for large parts in his second half. Have struck on the counter again. 3-1.
LAFC make passes to draw out the defenders, to create space in behind. So well done from LAFC.
There it is, confirmation of that record. First player to score 20-plus goals in 3 straight seasons. He's on a hat-trick. He's got a hat-trick. Right on cue. Denny Bawanga is unstoppable.
And knows to exploit it. Jeremy Abobasi's come in and made an instant impact. Receiving that ball, facing forward, good intentions. And once Denny Bawanga gets in this position, it's just quality. You know it's hitting the back of the net.